digital literacy in action. Let's revisit the weekly schedule. So far, we've investigated ourselves in digital spaces, analyzed the elements of critical digital literacy, investigated inquiry approaches to teaching and learning, taking a look at decoding, meaning making, and problem solving or using digital resources and tools. It was great to take a week's break, and now we can begin the end of the course with the final 3 weeks. We'll investigate the last 2 elements of critical digital literacy, analyzing and persona. And then we'll wrap up the final week with the critical digital literacies as you apply them to your own teaching persona. This week in Analyze, we'll deconstruct, interrogate, collaborate, and curate using a variety of digital resources and tools. Take a look at the course site first and review the Hinrichsen and Coombs section of the article. We'll take a look at deciding whether you'd like to investigate or try a scavenger hunt or the Horns and Halos critique activity. And as we begin week 7, we're going to take some time to deconstruct and interrogate or analyze digital teaching resources. In this case, we'll take a look at provenance, take a look at affordances and opportunities of different tools, look at products and processes as we deconstruct and select digital resources that we would recommend, or we can make ethical judgments or moral decisions about using, and drawing conclusions about tools, environments, and artifacts is all part of the analyzing process. As part of this, we'll take a look at deconstructing some of the digital resources that you might find on some of these links and of lists of different resources and digital tools. And as you interrogate, analyze what you are learning about each of these resources. The selection for the activity this week is either a scavenger hunt, where you will select a topic or a curricular focus of interest to you. For example, art in grade 6 might be the focus. Set a timer for a 1-hour time period so that you can manage the time carefully, and then start curating and selecting resources for that particular topic or curricular focus, and create a curated list of links, either Indigo, Pinterest, Symbaloo, or Evernote, or one of your own choosing if you have. And after you've done that, share the link to this collected resource in the Google Doc that is set up for this activity. If you'd rather do a more intense investigation into a specific digital resource, you could try the Horns and Halos activity. And the Horns and Halos activity, for example, samples here from the reading list, gives you an idea of how to investigate. This one is about Twitter in the classroom. It provides some background information. It then investigates all of the elements that are positive or halo elements about, in this case, Twitter, things that are issues or thorny particular problems with excuse me, the resource. And then making a judgment or a verdict about the particular resource. So you'll be doing that as part of the Horns and Halos activity, and there is a template or a guide for you to follow when you are doing this critique, simply filling in this. But before you start doing that, please make sure you do make a copy, save it as a copy. And when you are completed, you can share it in the Google Docs sharing space that has been created for both the scavenger hunt and the Horns and Halos topics. Please include your name, the title, the link to the digital tool that you've used, keywords or tags, and specific grade levels if that is of importance. Okay? So that's it, the activities for this week, and you can include some of those in the discussion response that you post in the discussion forums and the conversation you have with others in the course this week.